I am giving the Best Book Award, and the book award not only honors good, cutting-edge books that all of us labor educators can use, but often it also honors something I think many of us esteem to, and that is to be a scholar activist. And the winning book is written by one such person. It's Guest Workers and U.S. Corporate Despotism by Manny Ness. It not only gives us a global perspective on the restructuring of the labor force in the United States and the world, but it's also raising crucial questions about the current debate we're in on comprehensive immigration reform, and raises lots of questions about how an expanding guest worker force is going to be integrated into the U.S. labor force, and whether or not it will be an even more exploitable set of workers, further increasing the stratification of the workforce. This is a book that, if you're interested at all in the future of the labor force in this country, which I assume most of you are, you really do need to read, and you really do need to ponder in thinking about how future laborers are going to be coming into our workforce. And so I really applaud Manny for writing this and for doing the research in India, in Jamaica, and in the United States. As an activist, Manny Ness has significant organizing experience which informs that research. He's worked with marginalized, low-wage, unemployed, and immigrant workers for a couple of decades. As a scholar, his interests have followed his activism. He's a prolific researcher and writer. I truly wonder if he sleeps. Some of his books and edited works include, I have to read this list here, The Encyclopedia of Revolution and Protest, 1500 to the Present, published in 2009, 5 volumes. The 1995 Immigrants, Unions, and the New U.S. Labor Market. He's edited Ours to Master and to Own, Workers' Councils from the Commune to the Present, published in 2011 along with this book. The Encyclopedia of Global Human Migration. And he is, of course, the working editor of Working USA, which many of us subscribe to. Upcoming, he's working on 2 books to be published in 2014. One is Migration in a World of Inequality, and Imperialism and Anti-Imperialism. We should all aspire to even half of that, and half so good. So congratulations, Manny. You really deserve it.
I don't really know where to start with respect to what Judy said about the importance of being a scholar, if that's what I am, and also an activist, which I think is more important to me. And Judy mentioned that I relied on people from many different places around the world, including the United States, Jamaica, and South Asia, who were really the writers of this book, because I followed an ethnographic perspective that is rooted in co-research, which means that you don't take from the people who we speak with and talk about, but you also give back in a certain way. And I don't think there's any way, for me anyway, to engage in research without doing that. You can't just extract. But anyway, there are many people that I would like to mention that have been part of it. First of all, I'd like to thank Kitty for your efforts. I'd like to thank the entire UALE board, especially Elisa McBride, and let's see if I can read my handwriting. I'd like to thank Dennis Surratt, the past president. I would like to thank Bruce Nissen, who's been an inspiration over the years. I'd like to thank Tess Ewing. I'd like to thank Kent Wang, who I have a tremendous admiration and know for many years. I'd like to thank Ruth Milkman, and I'd also like to thank Ruth Needleman. Well, I can go on, and so I won't, because I think that there's a whole list of people I wanted to thank with respect to who helped me research this project. And so anyway, I'm kind of not very good about, I'm very humbled by this. The last time I won an award, I think I was in junior high school. I remember, and I felt guilty about it because I was in the intramural basketball team, and I won a basketball. And I wanted to give it to people who I thought who were better players than me. And to this day, I can't live that down. And so I hope that these, I don't write books to write books. I hope these works are the basis for improving my scholarship. And the last thing I'd like to say is that UALE, over the last, since 1996, since I was a member, as I recall, has been an inspiration to me, and I've learned from every one of you. Every one of you who have been members, are members, and who are new members this year. And so this is your book and your work as much as it is mine, to tell you the truth. So I thank you very much. And while I'm embarrassed, I'm also honored. Thank you very much.